We're here with another episode of SVG Sports Tech on Demand. I'm Jason Dackman, Chief Editor at SVG, and have the privilege of being joined by Marc Stevens, President and CEO of Boon AI. Marc, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Jason. It's great to be here, and thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So Boon AI, obviously, you guys are in the artificial intelligence business, and the industry has undergone a lot of obvious changes as the world has changed over the last year. And we're seeing sports video production companies and sports broadcasters need to be able to leverage and utilize their content more efficiently, more than ever. And that's kind of where AI and ML come in and have really gotten a lot more adoption and popularity. How have you seen that evolve over the last year as the pandemic has pushed broadcasters and producers in that direction?
Yeah, excellent question. I mean, when you step back and look at it, nobody's been immune. Especially people in the sports, media, entertainment industries. They've all had to adapt in some way, shape, or form to kind of what the new reality is. So I think one of the things we've seen is anyone producing media content has been forced to look at how they want to modernize their pipeline and the whole media supply chain and cater more to what are new delivery mechanisms going to be, new channels, new online sports experiences, and like you just mentioned, AI ML always comes up in that conversation, plays a critical role. But one of the things that we've also noticed in that transformation, AI historically it's expensive, it's
Right.
time consuming to implement, and there's a lot of risks. There's a lot of data out there how 87% of all AI ML projects actually never make it into production, right? So I think that given the current conditions, and when you look at it, people are looking to do more with less, obviously. Organizations can't afford to spend 1 or 2 years on experiments and hope something works out, right? They need to invest in things that have long-term potential, but also can start to produce them some short-term results.
Right. Yeah. The 5-year plan got condensed into a 6-month plan, I think, as a result of all this. So, so as a result, obviously, Boon AI, you guys have taken a very strategic direction based on the direction that the industry is headed. So tell us a little bit about what you guys do and how you can potentially fill some of those holes and those gaps that you were just talking about in the industry.
Yeah, so Boon AI was specifically targeted at this, this market challenge, this market gap. It's a platform to help support really rapid innovation cycles needed for content-driven organizations that really hasn't been feasible in the past, right? And there's just a lot of things have come together on the cloud technology side, on the availability of this rich set of AI models out there that people have access to now. So what Boon AI really delivers, it delivers all the infrastructure, the support for a wide range of AI capabilities to really bootstrap and get a team up and running and experimenting with results from AI models in, our goal for this was in under an hour, right? Wow. And that puts, really what we're trying to do. I think that there's obviously a reduction of time to seeing results and experimenting that you get, you just get a huge benefit because you're not waiting for, 6 months and having to go out and potentially find some highly skilled people that could build you that infrastructure and understand everything they need to about data science and artificial intelligence. And now really what we're trying to do is kind of get the power of AI out into the hands of more people faster, right? That's the basic goal. And really at the end of the day, this is going to allow more sports and media organizations to explore new revenue streams, look for operational efficiencies, accelerate time to market, and reduce risk for these things, right? Because now it's just not as heavy a decision. We've talked to people who have gone out and been in the should we do this or not for 2 years sometimes, right?
Right.
Because of the size of the investment, right? And now what we've done is we've just kind of taken that, shrunk it down, and made it into more bite-sized chunks, right? So people can go out and experiment and test some stuff out. And, the cost was not, it was not excessive for them.
Very cool. It's exciting to think about where, AI was in our neck of the woods in the media and entertainment sector 5 years ago. And it was a supercomputer, ultra investment, all kinds of infrastructure, massive development cycle. Not to say it isn't still that in certain ways, but like you said, you're bringing it to the masses in little bites, and making that usability a reality finally. So that's really exciting. Marc, super excited about what you guys have going on. Make sure to check out Boon AI's website for more information. And I'm sure there'll be a lot more exciting stuff to come, Marc. But for now, really appreciate it, and stay safe out there, okay?
Absolutely. Thanks for having us. Talk to you soon.